Good morning everyone. It is a chilly October morning here. I am at Hogsback Falls, and that's what the noise is behind me. I'm probably one of the few people here this morning. To get here a little late for sunrise. I'm not too worried about it simply because the sun is rising over there, and just given the topography, it's really just starting to hit this area. Obviously it's lighter and brighter than it would be say half an hour ago, but there's this really nice misty fog also over the falls because of the weather this morning. So I'm gonna get set up here and try to find some composition because the light is basically here. There's sunrise right now, it's 7:30, so let's get at it. So I have my composition set up here in a second. What I am going to do is I'm going to put my filters on, polarizer, and one of my ND one of my ND filters. So I want to get a slower shutter speed. I'm just going to play with that for, to see if I can find the sweet spot with the volume of water that's coming through right now, and obviously the light I'm getting. So let's get going. This is one of the very first photos I took on this particular outing. Overall, I do very much enjoy this composition. I think it's framed very well, and obviously the colors in the background just pop right off the photo. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the sky was not interesting shooting in that direction. So what you'll notice is I purposely left the sky out of that composition, and that's how I decided to frame that particular photograph. Now overall, the photo is nice, the colors are nice, and I do like the two little waterfalls leading into that body of water. However, one of the things that I really messed up on this photo is, if you notice in the bottom right hand corner, is I didn't properly capture the movement of the water. Now this is actually one of the challenging things of photographing at Hogsback, is there's so much water moving at different speeds. I really should have paid more attention and taken multiple different photographs at different shutter speeds. So that is something I'll definitely remember when I'm back shooting again at Hogsback Falls. The sky isn't very interesting right now. There is no clouds in the sky. It's just a bright mess. No color in it because there's no clouds catching fire. So I'm trying to get my composition to exclude the sky for the most part, because it is much brighter than what is down here, and once again not very interesting at this point. I'm set up right now. I've just tried two different compositions.
One of the goals for 2019 for me was try to shoot more portrait orientation shots. So as you can see here, now I have done that. Now one of the things that is making this easier for me at this point is I've recently just bought, see if I can show here, around this side, sorry, an L bracket. This makes it easier for me to keep the position of my camera more or less and just reorientate the camera, not the tripod head itself. And I tell you, I'm loving it. Now that's a really right stuff, high-end L bracket. You don't need to go that expensive, but I decided to make the investment for myself just to help protect the camera a little better. I went a little higher end, but a lot of great L brackets out there. Highly recommend it. Now, while we're talking about the two different shots, I'm going to show the two different shots right now, and I'd like you to tell me which of the two shots you like better. Do you like the landscape, the horizontal shot better, or this portrait vertical shot? Let me know.
Here is the landscape photograph that I was mentioning, and right now here is the portrait orientation shot. Obviously the same main subject, but two different looks. So please let me know in the comments below which one you like more.
I'm going to walk you through some shots here. Very simple. You can see this small part of the Hogsback Falls. I say small. Can over here, sorry. This is the main part of the falls here. You can see the bridge, sun rising over there. Let's get back to this. So this little falls, you can see this nice little tree over here along with that red one. And that's what I was trying to get in my composition. And I shot those, but I also just shot more tight around here with the red tree in the background. Sorry for focus. And I shot that both in a horizontal and a vertical shot. Now what I am going to do here before I get going is I'm going to try actually this, what you see here. So this is another trick to try to find shots, is I'm walking around with my iPhone right now shooting B-roll, and I'm finding this particular composition that I like. I don't have this part of the fence in it, so that's what I'm going to try to do now. I might have to switch lenses, hopefully not. Once again, I'm going to try to keep the sky out. Sky is blue. It's probably around 8 o'clock now, half hour of sunrise, although the sun is really just sitting here. I'm going to move fast because basically it's going to start getting a little too bright. Let's get going.
This is the photo in question. I will admit, when I first got this into Lightroom, I was questioning my decision making on taking this photo. However, now looking at it, overall, I actually do very much enjoy the composition. A lot of it has to do with the color and the light that you see there. Now, the one thing, and I might go back and re-edit this photo, is I'm not a big fan of the twigs and whatnot coming in and crossing over the water that you see flowing from the bottom right-hand corner through the frame. Now, the other thing I might do, because obviously it's Hogsback Falls is local to me, so when I do go back to shoot this at another time, I might look to shift a little more to the right and avoid what you see there in the left-hand middle side, that bush there, and take that out of the picture, or maybe at least give it a little more separation from the falls. Overall, I do like this image, but I definitely think I can improve upon it. This here is the portrait orientation photo I mentioned a little earlier. Overall, I do enjoy this photo. It is very nice. I love the waterfall. Now, I probably could have and should have taken a few different photos, different shutter speeds, just to give myself a few more options. The front part of the waterfall is really nice. However, the one that's a little further in the back did lose some detail there just because of the different speed of the water flowing in that area. Now, I do enjoy the color at the trees on the top. Now I do wish there was some more light a little lower, so perhaps this is something when I go back to shoot, is remembering that I can probably stay in that location a little longer and it'll allow the sun to come down a little further.
Now quickly, I just want to talk about, so the falls are over here, shooting in this area here. I did walk up and down this. Now, had to be extremely careful. We got rain overnight, so it's slippery, it's uneven. I unwisely was carrying my camera gear. It didn't fall, didn't slip, nothing happened. But I nearly lost my balance at one point. So there are potentially shots down there. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. I might come back here tomorrow morning. And I might even come back here tonight. And the reason why is because when the sun sets here, this will light up differently and I won't be competing with the backlit sun coming from behind. So I'm gonna quickly pack up. I am gonna relocate. I'm gonna head back towards the car. So we'll see if I come across any other shots as I explore on my way out. It was a great morning. So this is a tip, very good tip. Once you're done your sunrise shoot, especially sunrise, you now have daylight to go and explore in a location that you're at. If you're already unfamiliar, if you're not familiar with it or not. Words, putting together sentences, need more coffee. So you can do more scouting to see, whether you've missed a location or a composition, or if you just haven't been there, so you can find brand new ones. Okay, so that's it for this morning. There's a very nice sunrise shoot here. Obviously, I was hoping for some clouds, so some nice color in the sky, but not to be today. But still, I think I walked away with some really nice images. Obviously, only that will be confirmed once it gets back into the Lightroom. But it's good to get out. Photography is something. Wow, that's bright. Photography is something that makes me happy. It has brought me to locations I've not been to before, and will continue to do so. So that's it for today here at Hogsback. It's a very beautiful morning. Got some great images that I'm going to be happy with. So a quick tip, Hogsback is extremely accessible. Now there's some construction going on up here, as you'll see some stuff. So that means either more walking or driving around a different direction. See, as you see, cyclists are out. It's around 8:30 on a beautiful Saturday morning here in Ottawa. So until next time, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.